Hey Facebookers and YouTubers, I'm Joyce, reporting at the end of day 2 of my 30-day challenge for finances. Today I made a couple of purchases, one for my friend Ruth's birthday, and put that into QuickBooks, so I'm caught up with that. Actually, we made another purchase later tonight after we got home, and I forgot about that. I think Doug has the receipt. I'll have to get it from him tomorrow, and I will get that in QuickBooks so that we can stay up to date on that. So today I started after Ruth's party. By the way, she had a birthday barbecue party today that we enjoyed very much. The weather was gorgeous for it. Anyway, when we got home, I had intended to work on updating our accounts in QuickBooks, and I did. But I made a list first. We have 13 accounts between joint bank accounts, personal bank accounts, health savings accounts, investment accounts. We have 13 that we keep track of, or should be keeping track of. And even though I've been updating them, not all of them are current. And as far as reconciling them goes, there are a couple of accounts that have not been reconciled since January of 2016. Which is appalling and frightening, and no wonder I worry about our financial situation, because we don't know what our financial situation is. A little bit of backstory to explain at least how I got to this point. Partly, my parents, I think when I was about 12 or 13, my parents started my brother and I on a relatively large allowance. At the time, it was $15 for me and $10 for my brother. And we were responsible for more than just fun stuff. I mean, if we wanted a special kind of shampoo, we had to pay for that ourselves. Anyway, I was very particular about my money. I kept track of it religiously. I always knew how much money I had and what I had spent it on. And I guess I was just made that way. Nobody taught me to do it that way. And I've been that way for a long time. In 2011, my mom died. And the very next year, 2 days short of a year, her mother died. They each left us some money when that happened, and Doug and I, we paid off some debts, and we paid off the house. We got a mortgage on this cabin and the property that it sits on, renovated the old house and sold it. We also retired. It was a sizable amount, enough to retire, but it does have to last 50 years now, because we don't want to go back to work. And I'm hoping to live to at least 100. I'm really shooting for 130. So we have to manage this money very carefully, but because, at least partly because I haven't had to struggle, or at least I haven't thought that I've had to struggle like I have in the past with groceries and paying the bills and trying to keep them very, very low. I've gotten very lax with keeping track of the money. I'm still freaked out easily about spending a lot of money, but maybe sometimes it's okay, but I don't know, because we don't know our financial situation like we should. So that's partly how we got into this situation, because some things changed, and we're fortunate that we don't have to worry about our groceries and our bills like we used to. but we do still have to manage them properly. So, like I said, many of these counts are way overdue for putting in our financial system. And I did do one tonight, though. I got it current and reconciled. It wasn't even behind. I mean, it was ready to be done this month. So I got that done before we headed out to my dad's tonight to visit with him. That's pretty much that. So that's going to be a project, getting the rest of these accounts current and reconciled. And then that will be another project to actually analyze our investments and determine what our position is financially. So, oh, I did talk to Ruth today about her financial goals for this month, for this 30-day challenge. She had said previously she wanted to spend less, and she clarified tonight saying that basically she's paying attention to what she needs versus what she wants. And I believe she's hoping to spend at least quite a bit less money on things that she wants that she doesn't need. So I think that's it for tonight. I will let you guys go. I'll report back tomorrow for day 3. Hopefully I'll have more than one of these accounts updated and reconciled. I'm going to start with ones that are closer to being current and reconciled, so I get some quick wins. And hopefully that keeps me motivated. So that's it. See you guys tomorrow. Good night.